So Wasim Akram recently gave a statement that who can be the potential red ball coach for Pakistan, and Pakistan is now going towards the strategies is that they want to adopt different coaches for both the formats. And Wasim Akram bhai has said that Younis Khan can be a good option as a batting coach for red ball cricket for Pakistan. And if you see in the videos before as well we mentioned that Younis Khan can be a good choice and new coach can help change the mindset of younger players. Even though Younis Khan has been involved in the Pakistan team before, but I think he's a good choice in red ball cricket. One of the reasons is that uh, even though regardless of his technique, he was a very successful red ball player and he was not very good at white ball. And Younis Bhai is a good example where current youngsters run away from Test cricket. He was a good example of how you show respect to the longest format. And another example of why I like Younis Bhai is that Younis Bhai is a very hardworking and a dedicated individual. If you see in the team, Younis Bhai is known to be, obviously he's a Pathan himself, and he really wants to up the standards in the team. He tries to work hard, he is dedicated, and you never saw a controversy with regards to Younis Bhai that he's been involved in some sort of grouping or any fights with the media and that all. He always tried to be silent and focused on his game, even though that grouping and thing was because of Afridi, where he led the oath of Quran and all of the things, and Younis Bhai got sacked as a captain. But that was not the fault of Younis Khan, it was the fault of other players who were doing grouping, and that was because of Shahid Khan Afridi. But I think Younis Khan is a dedicated person, he's a very hard-working player, and the red ball was his best format, so including him is a good idea. Misbah was also one of the candidates for red ball coaches, but I think even though Misbah was good in red ball, but I think because he is very defensive and he's way too backward, I don't think so he should be involved. And Misbah also tries to have too much power in the board. He is someone who tries to create an influence in the board in some way, and he's I don't think so he's a very good choice for coaching because he's had a failed record in the past. When he was the red ball coach and also white ball coach, Pakistan team was at the worst pinnacle that you were losing against the team England second or third, fourth string team, and even you were losing at home on a regular basis. So Misbah was not a very good choice as a coach. And remember, last time when the T20 World Cup just came, both of these coaches resigned and ran away. So Misbah is not known as someone who is very upright and very brave kind of a person. So I don't think so. Well, as you saw what he did in the past before the 2021 T20 World Cup, I don't think so he should be involved again with the Pakistan cricket. And I think Younis Bhai was also there, but I think Younis Bhai has problems with the management. But I think if those things get sorted out, he is honest and upright, and if he's given the power and respect, I think Wasim Akram has given a good choice for the red ball coach because I don't see better name than Younis Khan in the setup. There are not many players out there who you could get involved, and I think Younis Khan is one of the legendary batsmen in Test cricket. Younis Bhai, Javed Bhai, and Inzamam, these are your top players in Test cricket, and obviously I think Younis Khan is the highest Test scorer, if I'm not wrong, for Pakistan in Test cricket. So I think definitely he should be in the setup. He should give the youngsters setup because I think the youngsters, the current lot, are too much focused towards the shorter format. The cricket has lost its purity and charm because the youngsters are running towards the shorter format. And I think Younis Bhai could definitely motivate them to play Test cricket, and he could work on the things because our batsmen are struggling a lot in Test cricket. And one more thing, Younis Bhai was a very good player of spin bowling. I remember he used to play those sweep shots, and if you saw the last West Indies series, which we drew by 1-1, our players were completely struggling on spinning pitches, which was a really bad thing to see because our younger generation does not play spin well. Even Babar Azam is not a very good player of spin. Only Saud and Rizwan were the two batsmen who were comfortable and scoring against spin. Otherwise, you were seeing that all other players were completely struggling against spin. So, because Pakistan, you will get spinning wickets. Younis Bhai can be a good strategy. He could improve players' techniques against spin by helping them to learn the sweep shots as well. So, I think also number two, dedication, and number one, his ability to play spin well. And also, he was not too bad against fast bowling as well. So, I think he's an overall package. Definitely, I think Younis Khan should be the batting coach because he's honest, upright, and we need honest individuals and dedicated individuals in Pakistan team if we want the Pakistan team to grow and rise as a cricketing nation. So I guess that's it for this video. Like and subscribe to Sports for more content. Still and goodbye from my side. The good things off.